What's good, YouTube? It's your boy BallOrFallBird, the one and only Mr. BallOrFall, the one and only Mr. Do It All, the one and only Mr. Everything Under the Sun will get done because your boy is blessed beyond. Listen, man. It's time to go ahead and get into the Q&As, the S&As, and everything else that I told y'all we finna get ready to start bringing to this channel. Like I told y'all, I wanted to start answering y'all's questions. I wanted to start letting y'all, hear my own thoughts and my opinions on the things that y'all wanted me to help y'all with. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm here for, to be able to help y'all, to be able to give y'all a game and give y'all the same knowledge that I wish I had. So if y'all answer me these questions and there's any way that I can help, I'm gonna make sure that I give y'all the best that I got. So to go ahead and get started, this very question comes from our very own BallOrFall family member, Miss Nia Hintz. Miss Nia Hintz is somebody that I know personally from Georgia Southern. She was a former track athlete at Georgia Southern, hell of an athlete, and she's now pursuing her nursing degree to become a future nurse. So y'all make sure y'all send her flowers. Y'all make sure y'all give her words of encouragement in the comments, and then we're gonna kind of push on from here. So Miss Nia Hintz, she didn't even ask a question. She told me, she said, "Bird, let us know how we set reachable goals in life." All right. And I'm going to say reachable goals in life. And it's so funny that y'all always ask questions that I already have the inclination to want to go ahead and talk about in future videos. This specific topic I wanted to talk about in the second part of the BallOrFall series, which is a series that I made so that we can start to get on the path to achieving what we want in life and honestly just fulfilling our purpose in life. All right, so when I give the answers to this question, today is going to be strictly what I personally feel, my personal opinion, my personal experience, and my personal expertise on this topic. And then in the second part to the BallOrFall series, I will be giving my personal experience and expertise as well. But I will also be giving the book's, way of doing that as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're 2 minutes into the videos. So when I say reachable life goals, the reason why I put quotations around reachable life goals is because of a saying that I have. My goals should be damn near unrealistic to me, but impossible to others. So when I say that, what do I mean? It should be so far out of reach. Every time I think about a goal, I want it to be something, obviously, now we're talking about big goals. I would assume that, Nia, when you ask this question, that you're talking about big goals, life goals, like you said. So our biggest purpose, fulfilling our purpose, our big goals in life. So when I say our life goals, me personally, I believe that my life goals should be so big that, like I said, it damn near seems unrealistic. It's damn near gonna seem like a hit or miss. Like I'm either gonna hit it or like I'm never gonna get there. Nonetheless, like I said, if we aim high, if we miss our target, at least we hit something higher than our baseline. Whereas if I aim low and I miss something low, then I'm even lower. So when I say that, that is why I say that our goals should damn near seem unrealistic, unreachable, because I want to aim high. That's number one. And then number two, this is a two-part to this part. It should seem impossible to others. This is a goal that where if I say, you know what, I'm gonna get this goal to him or her, I guarantee she couldn't achieve it. All right, because that's how much confidence I feel like we have to have in ourselves to achieve our goals, even if it's not 100% true. Like I want, obviously you are the sum total of the 5 people that you hang around. So the people that you're hanging around should be able to achieve the same goal that you set for yourself. But nonetheless, there should be something different about you, and that's something that you should always know in the back of your head. There's something different about me that is going to make me be able to achieve this goal, even if nobody else in my friend group, in my family, and my close friends can achieve it. All right, and then like I said, the second part to that is people should damn near look at you and be like, you're crazy as hell for trying to achieve that. All right, so why do I say this? I say this because this was something that played a big role in my life. It played a big role in my life. I remember it was my 9th grade fall semester. We was in football season, or just had finished JV football season. And I wasn't playing varsity at the time. And I believe it's probably like late October. I want to say like October 24th or something like that. I believe that's the date. And I'm staying at my granny's house. My parents are on the road. And I remember having this thought in my head where it's like, man, like you got to be the one. You have to be the one to go to college. You have to be the first one at that. You have to be the first one to go to college, full ride scholarship, and graduate college. This was a big goal of mine because, like I said, nobody in my family, in my family's lineage, on my dad's side or my mom's side, had went to college on a full ride scholarship, or I believe even had went to college at all. So first gen grad, all that kind of stuff. Thank you. But nonetheless, when I say all this kind of stuff, what I'm thinking about is, I also think of life as like a competition. That's the athletic nature in me. That's the athletic side of me, where it's like, man, like at the end of the day, we are competing. Now, it's not competing like, oh, I win, you lose, or, you know, I'm better than you or anything like that. When I'm saying competing, it's, okay, my mom didn't achieve this. My dad didn't achieve this. My sister comes after me, and I'm just talking about me specifically. My sister comes after me. I'm going to be the first. It's a competition. And the reason why I do it like this is because, like I said, it's the athletic nature in me. But at the same time, when you have a competition, when you have something that you're going against, it just makes it all that much better to be able to go achieve it. All right. So that's why I say, like, you should be able to look at yourself and be like, man, I'm the damn one. Like, if nobody else, if not me, then who? If not me, then who? So that's how I look at my goals, man. It's like, if not me, then who? If I wasn't going to be the first person to achieve a full ride scholarship, then who in the hell family was going to do it? You see what I'm saying? So when I say these things, like I said, it put me on the path to want to be like, okay, Bird, you can be the first. And you honestly have to go about this with a little hint of arrogance. You have to go about this in a high sense of confidence. So I'm not going to say like you have to be arrogant, but I'm like, you damn near have to be, because of the fact that it's like, it's never been done. So if it's never been done, what in the hell makes me think that I can do it? Because I'm me. All right. So that's why I say, like, our goals have to be damn near unrealistic, but it's something where it's like, okay, I know I have total faith in myself. It's going to get done. Once we have that goal, let's make it clear and concise. What I notice about a lot of people, what I've noticed about myself is I've even had goals at times that were more so just like faint thoughts, faint expectations, where I'm like, you know what, that would be nice. As opposed to, this is the goal, I'm going to go get it done. So when I say that, I mean, like, a lot of people have these faint thoughts, these faint expectations where they're like, you know, like, that would be nice. Like, oh, I can have a Lamborghini one day, but they're not working towards it. When we have a goal, we have to, the goal itself doesn't really mean shit. We have to make sure that we're putting ourselves in position to work for this goal. We have to make sure that we're putting ourselves in position to be able to achieve this goal. Once we have it clear and concise in our head what it is that we want, now we can put actionable steps. I always talk about actionable steps. We can put actionable steps of what we need to do and what we don't need to do to get there. Because if I know I need to save $100,000 by the end of the year, I probably don't need to be partying much at all. So that's something that I don't need to be doing. But one thing I do need to be doing is going out to go work every single day so that I can make this amount of money. So when I say that, that's what I mean. The next thing, I believe that our goals should honestly be in flow with where we're currently at in life. We have to look at where we're currently at, our current standpoint, and figure out one of two things. Is my goal going to be a stepping stone to where I want to be? Or is my goal just a moment in time that I have to do something right now, and then I have to make a whole 180 degrees to go to my actual goal? So let's talk about the 180 degree part. Let's say I want to be an entrepreneur. If I want to be an entrepreneur, but I'm currently working a 9 to 5, I'm currently working a job, or whatever the case may be, I have to figure out ways so I can buy myself time. I have to figure out ways so I can buy myself the freedom so that I can put what I want in place. So when I say figuring out where we're at, I may not have time freedom right now. I may not have time money right now. And when I say time money, what I mean is, if I want to be an entrepreneur and I need at least 2 months to kind of sit down, plot the business out, do this, do that, and the third, then maybe I need to work this job right quick. Save as much money as I can, do overtime, do whatever I can so that I can buy myself this freedom right quick, this 2 months freedom. That way, once I go in on my goal of being an entrepreneur, I can go 100% in on my goal. Like I said, the other end of this is, am I using this goal as a stepping stone towards where I'm trying to get to? Now, obviously, even in that first example, I can use me working as in a 9 to 5 as a stepping stone to get where I want to be. But there's even a more clear and concise picture of using where I'm currently at as a stepping stone. And what do I mean by that? If I'm trying to be a pro NFL player, pro football player, NFL player, if I want to be that, but I'm in high school, I'm in 9th grade, I'm on the JV team, I'm not even starting yet, I can use where I'm at right now as a stepping stone to get where I want. Because I can use this time to learn so much about myself while still putting in action. The action would never stop. So we're always going to be putting in the work. We're always going to be making sure that we're doing the action. But the other things that I can do to set myself apart is getting ready so that I won't have, is getting ready and being ready. That way I don't have to get ready once the time actually presents itself. All right, if I'm not even starting right now, there's certain things about where I'm at that can teach me about where I want to go. I may go through this when I get to the NFL. I may be in this specific position and I need to go ahead and learn. Okay, I need to study this much. I need to do this many drills. I need to work my ass off. I need to go talk to coaches. I need to go do this, that, and the third. So that way, once I get to my bigger place, once I actually get to my goal, then I know what I need to be doing to keep my goal. Remember, like I said, like be, do, have. A part of the have theory is making sure that we're able to keep where we're at. So if I don't use this time to learn, okay, like, because you can be a non-starter on JV just because you're too small or just because your team has that much depth. But eventually your time will come. So now that my time has come and I've went through this time period, if I didn't learn nothing from the time period when I wasn't a starter and I'm a starter now, then I'm gonna take that same mindset when I go to college. And then if I'm blessed to go to the NFL, I'm gonna take that same mindset into the NFL. But I did not learn when I was a bench player, when I was a bench rider. You see what I'm saying? What key things can help me continue to grow? So that's why I said be, do, have. Have is being able to keep what we have now. The next part that I want to make sure that I hit on is it's time to test and think. Keep in mind I said test before think. It's time to test and think. All right? The reason why I say this is because a lot of times people will get what's called analysis paralysis. They'll try to gather all this information. They try to read every book. They try to watch every documentary, every tutorial, everything that they can get instead of just going and testing it out. So in my theory, I believe that it's better to test out on the way there. It's jobs. I'll give you an example. My very first time mounting a TV in the city of Atlanta. Wasn't my first time mounting a TV period, but my very first time mounting it in the city of Atlanta. I'm at this customer's house. I've never mounted a TV for business, actually. I've never mounted a TV for business. And I get to this house and I kind of don't even know what I'm doing. But I done already accepted it. I done already, I'm in this person's house and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta get it done by any means necessary. So then I get in that, because there's certain things about watching videos, there's certain things about trying to read books and learning all these different things that you will not understand until you're actually in that position, until you're actually in that situation. The best teacher in life is experience. The best teacher in life is going through it and then figuring out on the way there, or once you're already in it, how do I navigate? That way, once I come across this problem the next time, I'm not having to start from square one again. You see what I'm saying? If I go read all the books in the world on boxing, do you think I'm going to beat Floyd Mayweather? If I go read you're a track athlete, Nia. If I go read all the books on my block starts, leaning in the curve, running the 200, running the 100, do you think I'm going to beat Usain Bolt? Do you think I'm going to beat Justin Gatlin? I'm not going to beat none of these people because it's going to be things that I'm not going to actually learn about that situation until I'm actually in that situation, experiencing it. Because you have to understand, when people are writing books, when people are making videos, they're like I said, we have life through a lens. When people are making these books, when people are making these videos, they're doing it from their personal experience. Yes, it can be factual evidence, but even that factual evidence is from somebody else's experience. So when I say these things, what I mean is, okay, if this person said I need to set goals in this specific order, well, that specific order may not work for me because I'm a person that likes to test and then think. They may be a person that likes to think and then test. So you see what I'm saying? So this is why also, like I made a disclaimer at the beginning of this video, that this video is strictly my opinion. Like this video is strictly like what I personally think from my personal experience. You may be a person that feels like you have to think and then test. But the reason why I say test and then think is because a lot of times if you get in that situation where you have experience, granted that you have the ability to take a test or be tested to do something a second, third, fourth, and fifth time, so on and so forth, then at least you had the experience to know, and experience is your best teacher. If I'm in that situation right then and there, it's going to be things that I learned about that situation that are going to stick with me even more once I get to the situation again. So if I'm taking this test and I just failed 1 + 1 because I didn't know it prior to taking the test, and then the teacher gives me feedback, this is why 1 + 1 is this, then once I take the test again, my alarm is going to go off. Oh, you got this question wrong last time. Why did you get it wrong? What was your thought process last time? And what was the right way to actually do it? So that's why I say test and then think, man. Look, man, honestly, like I said, this video was more so about my opinion, what I believe is the best way to set reachable life goals, reachable. But like I said, man, make your life goals something that's damn near seems unattainable, and then go after it, because it's gonna also implant a different kind of hunger within you where you like, okay, I gotta be the one. If not me, then who? Hey man, it's your boy BallOrFallBird, the one and only Mr. BallOrFall, the one and only Mr. Do It All, the one and only Mr. Everything Under the Sun Will Get Done Because Your Boy Is Best Beyond. Hey, I appreciate the question. I appreciate the statements. Let me know, continue to let me know what y'all would like to see in these videos. Honestly, I'm finna start doing the little end cards at the end of my videos where y'all can see this or that. Click on this video or that video. But like I said, man, we working, man. It's the BallOrFall family. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video.